In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to speak. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we commenced the chapter that is known as pragmatics. Pragmatics is the study of language and use, or the study of the use of language in the context. Listeners and audience, yesterday I told you about the context. That what is context? Context refers to a situation or a circumstance in which something happens. It can be writing, it can be speaking. Listeners and audience, today I am going to tell you about linguistic context. What is linguistic context? What is another name for linguistic context? And also, what is the importance of linguistic context? Along with this, what are some practical examples to understand linguistic context and pragmatics? So, be with me and listen to this short lecture from beginning until end. Listeners and audience, as I told you that context refers to a situation in which something happens. And when something happens in a situation, then the writer, or in the writing of the writer, there is impact. For example, the impact would be on the writing of the writer, for example, social impact, political impact, and also related to other cultural impacts. What is now linguistic context? Another name for linguistic context is known as context. It means linguistic context is also called context. Now, what would be the definition of it? The definition of linguistic context is that it refers to a set of words that are used in the same sentence. I'm repeating, a set of words that are used in the same sentence, we call it linguistic context. In other words, when a word surrounds another word in the same sentence or in the same phrase, that is called linguistic context or context. You know, we have homonyms. Homonyms are those words which are same in spelling and pronunciation, but they are different in meanings. Take the example of pupil. Listeners and audience, now this word has two meanings. One meaning refers to a part in the eye. Another meaning refers to a student. Now the question arises that which meaning the writer or the listener will take from this, that either it refers to a student or it refers to the part in the eye or the part of the eye. Answer to this question is linguistic context. If in the same phrase or in the same sentence there is another word, so that another word surrounds the intended meaning of the pupil, that what meaning would be derived from that pupil. For example, let me provide another example as well that you know. Take the example of key. If I say, for example, one example is key to a door. This is one example. Another example is a key to solve the problem. Now, listeners and audience, you see key to a door. Here definitely I know because of the context of another word, and that is linguistic context, a door. So when I say key to a door, it means I'm talking about the key of the door. Okay, and that key will be used to open the lock. Another, when I say a key to solve the problem, here it does not refers to a key of the lock. Here it refers to a point, an important talk, which is to be spoken to solve the problem. This is one example. Another example, for example, you know about the bank. When you say he is going to withdraw, okay, he is going to withdraw the cash. He is going to the bank to withdraw the cash. Now listen to that. You see, the word bank has two meanings because it is homonyms. Bank mean refers to the money institution, and bank also refers to the seashore, the seaside, bank. Now, how do we know that this bank refers to the money institution? It is because of the withdraw the cash, because of the withdrawal, particularly because of the cash. So when I'm talking about the word the cash, it means it refers to the money institution. Okay, this is a very interesting example that you know about it. Another example, for example, if I say, now you see with the pupil there is a word, the teacher or the classmate. So I will take the meaning that here the speaker is talking about the student. But if I see a word with the pupil I or iris, definitely I will take the meaning, the intended meaning, that the speaker is talking about what? The part of the eye. So hope that this topic is clear to you, that what is linguistic context, its importance, and some practical examples of it. Thank you.